Nick Rekieta just announced on live stream they got spammed by false ethics complaints. 56 so far. I fully support him completely reading these and posting these on stream. If they include real life information or addresses, I think that it should all be posted and read as well. Every single one. I can't... Canceling people? Oh, there are a few things. I got an email and it fucked my head. And it's actually so fucking right. It's actually so right. Because it combined two things that I'd never... Well, it didn't combine them, but it brought something in a light, and it and now I have combined them in my head. And I understand something now. First of all, number one, this is just my personal take, okay? Canceling somebody or getting somebody fired from a job is infinitely worse than swatting or doxing. The only possible way you can disagree with that is if you're a child who doesn't work or lives with their mom and dad. It's not even comparable. I would rather be swatted 100 times than lose my fucking job. It's not even close. The fact that I tweet that out, and some people even find it controversial, well, you can get killed by a swatting. Yeah, I can die to a drunk driver on the way to work. I think there's like one person in the history of all of swatting that's actually died to the police. I'd rather run that risk than guaranteed to lose your fucking job. People act like swatting has like a 95% like fucking KDA or some shit. Get the fuck out of here, okay? It's incredibly rare that anything bad comes from it. Most times it's just an annoyance. Yeah, sure thing, low tier god. Or at least I've only heard of it happening one time where a guy gets killed. But I'd still rather like risk a 1% or 0.01% chance of death than guarantee like lose your fucking job. Like easy, every time. I would choose it every single fucking time. Number one. Number two, canceling people in a lot of instances is doxing. When somebody acts improperly on TikTok, like the bodega guy, and people dig through and they find out where he works and they start sending shit, that's doxing. You're engaging in the most malicious form of internet behavior. And I don't think people actually realize that. If somebody posts something I don't like and I start going through information to find his school, find his work, that you're doxing somebody. And you're engaging in the worst type of like online like hateful behavior. You're doxing them, you're digging up personal information with the goal of destroying their life. Except the doxing plus canceling is worse than traditional online harassment. Traditional online harassment is you dox somebody to fuck with them, like by swatting them, ordering food to their house, inconveniencing their life, harassing them or whatever. But when you dox somebody and cancel somebody, you're trying to dox them, and then you're trying to destroy their fucking life by removing their ability to work or go to school. It's actually worse. I'd never considered that. Somebody sent me an email and they were like, hey, there's a lot of information about this other website and Kiwi Farms and everything relating to doxing or whatever. Why does nobody ever talk about all the doxing that happens on Twitter? And I think the guy brought up is like, when people find somebody that says something mean on Twitter and then they find out where they work and all of that, that's doxing. Except the difference is people condone it for some reason. Like if I go out and I say I hate trans people and then people dox me and destroy my life, that's considered really good. But if I go online and I say something like, oh, like I like furries, and then somebody doxes me and destroys my life, that's considered really bad. But why? It's the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't know. Never seen it in that context before. Finding out everybody's or every piece of personal information of a person that says something you don't like online with the attempt to get them fired from their job or whatever, that is absolutely doxing and harassment. And it happens on Twitter all the fucking time. Nobody cares about it. I don't know. It's just an interesting... There's a bye-bye job subreddit that does this. Yeah.
Reading these 45 complaints that I got will only take 10 minutes.
There was
It's such a basic bitch effort.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, we didn't get to see a call. That's what I meant, you fucking...
Reading these 45 complaints that I got will only take 10 minutes. It's such a basic bitch effort that it won't take long at all. I mean, these people really did not try very hard to get me disbarred. I'm kind of disappointed in it. But I have to get them scanned in.
This guy, his compressor setting is fucking insanely high. Holy shit.
I will have to redact the addresses for the purposes of YouTube. But fear not. Fear not. Here comes the plug. Here comes the grift. It's actually not a grift. I'll be posting the full unredacted documents on my locals page because fuck you. That's why.
true.
That's right.
Based. Yes.
Want to try and like impact my career because you don't like a joke I made? Well, fuck you forever. Reading.
And now he's trying to get him banned off YouTube. He tweeted about you. Yeah, this gayest fesh dude is unhinged, but they love him. This is like, it's so irritating to me that like, I hold people like Vosh and Keffels responsible for this person. Because this guy is like, is he a mod in their communities or is he just super active? I don't think I have anybody even remotely like this in my community. That's like this fucking insane. This is just career making note, telling people online you're going to post PII to your locals page. I don't even know what locals is. I don't know if it's against the rules or not, though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I can. Wait, hold on. What is this?
Saw this fucking this guy Destiny, who I guess is like a very popular.
That's a guy.
You know, yes, a guy, not a woman, a guy. Although from what I've seen, he argues like a woman. But he's some popular YouTuber, and someone sent me a clip of his video responding to me, and so basically it was just I don't know if he went on to make more points or whatever, but all the clip that the guy sent to me was that someone said, so it was me saying, I go, look, all the people who are trying to sell you on this war right now are the same people who were telling you 20 years ago that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction, and that he was in bed with Osama bin Laden and he was about to nuke Kansas if we didn't, you know, like go fight this preemptive war against him. And his response was, he was like, oh my God, these guys. So basically your point is just that everything is Iraq. Everything is the war in Iraq. That's it. You have one lesson from history, is the war in Iraq, and everything is Iraq. And I don't even, I'm like, no, you fucking retard. That's not my point. My point is what I said, that the same people who sold that are selling you this. And that's reason enough to maybe be skeptical and ask a few questions. And it's not, by the way, it's not even an opinion that the same people who sold you that.
What, there are so many of these ask questions people that don't ever ask any. Or they just ask the most fundamental, or not even fundamental. They just ask the most elementary question. Like, are the same people that that supported that supporting this? Yeah, like maybe. And?
Problem. Are selling you this. It's just a fact. Max Boot and Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton and all of the people.
Yes, all the spooky, scary names that you know that you can say and have your audience jerk you off for them. Like,
sold you the war in Iraq are now selling you to ask anyone who was fucking on board with the war in Iraq. Victoria Nuland, like all of the same people are the ones who are selling you this shit. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. If someone who's fucking lied through their teeth before to sell a war is trying to sell you a new war, maybe question whether they're lying through their teeth.
Sure. Does he do anything where he questions that? Does he have like an intellectual engagement with the reasons for supporting Ukraine? Or is he just asking these incredibly elementary questions over and over and over again because his only engagement with the topic is incredibly surface level?
But all of this is kind of fucking beside the point, right? Like all